Hello, welcome to Earth Angel Natural Intuitive Healer. Thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, subscribers. I greatly appreciate you. I'm very grateful for you spreading the word. This is the healing channel, as you know, that the other videos, which are down below, so click on the other ones and watch them as well. But this is the healing channel, and me as a natural intuitive healer, I give you divine messages. Okay, so tonight we are going to get messages from the guides. Okay, we are going to get ask your guides. Okay, and we are going to get soul's journey cards. Okay, and we are also going to get a healing grief card. Okay, and with this message, I would love to use these ones, my angel wisdom, and I will do one tomorrow, but I've got to zone into my cards a little more with that, because there's a lot that needs to be said with them cards, and that is actually channeling from your passed on loved ones, from friends, family, and stuff like that. So it's a more energy draining, and I'm trying to keep this as simple as possible. If you've tuned into this channel, also check out my bunny love, because I have posted some channeled messages in there. The sacred geometry relationship card with not only yourself, but with your divine feminine or your divine masculine, or divine feminines and divine feminines, or divine masculines and divine masculines. There is no discrimination. All people are welcome. Other than that, let's get into your reading here. So you can pull them ones out for me, and I'll get them done here after we find out. So Spirit, what do you want the collectives to know at this time to start off this reading? What do you want the collectives to know? So you got your beliefs are right for you. So if you're watching this channel and you're wanting to start the healing process within, your beliefs are right for you. If you believe in spirit, if you believe in God, if you believe in universal life forces, if you believe in a higher power, but you can't classify what that higher power is, you just trust and believe in a higher power, you know, this is your channel. This is for you, okay? What else do we need to know, Spirit? What else do we need to know for the collectives, please? We need to have it flip or fly. Thank you. It flipped and flew. Okay, and they want me to lead by example, to teach you how to start this healing process, because I have done a lot of this inner work myself. She has actually started the process, and that is why she is here. This is Trish. Everybody, meet Trish. You'll see her in, you know, a lot of my videos here lately, because she is like you. She was like me, or I was like her, I should say, until I evolved and ascended and transformed. But she's at the beginning stages just like you. So we want you to know that, have courage, know that you are not the only one, and I will lead by example for your highest good and for your better self. I will never steer you in the wrong way. I will give you the divine guidance that is being channeled to me, nothing of my own opinion, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Thank you. All right, then we have understanding your body. Okay, so this is, a lot of you need to learn how to start understanding your body when it comes to the physical pain. So if you are experiencing physical pain, whether it's toothache, whether it's backache, whether it's leg pains, foot pains, massive headaches, whatever it is, just know that this has a lot to do with going within yourself to start the healing process. Because when we hold all these feelings down, our body starts to display physical pain, okay? Because you can no more mentally, emotionally take on any more burdens. So then it becomes to physical form. It's like you manifest, how would you say it, Spirit? How should I say it to him? Okay, so Spirit is saying that you manifest your reality by holding all that pain in and saying, well, this causes me so much pain. She hurt my feelings, or she did this to me, or he did that to me, or vice versa, whatever it may be. Just know that if it resonates with you, claim it. If it doesn't, let it fall away, please. But this is saying that you've held it down so much now that you're waking up in the morning and you're kind of stiff, or you may be swollen, or whatever it may be. Because I know when something bothers me traumatically, and she can be a witness to this, when I get really stressed out, I notice that my body starts swelling. Mainly my feet and my legs start swelling quite a bit. And the only reason why it's my feet and my legs is because I keep balanced my crown chakra, my throat chakra, my third eye chakra, my heart chakra, my solar plex, and my sacral chakra, with the root chakra. All 7 chakras I keep very well balanced. And the reason why it goes to my legs is because I can transmute that out a lot faster. Being an earth sign myself, I know how to go out and ask Mother Earth Gaia to remove them from me. So it's just understand your body. When you're starting to feel physical pain, just know that there's something down there deep emotionally and mentally that you've held on to. Okay, Spirit, anything else for the collective, please? Thank you. Yeah, I love it. Trust your intuition. And I trust mine very much so. Mine never steers me wrong. And the divine channels never go wrong, because if you watch my other video, and I've been using this lately as some prime examples, but following my intuition, I didn't want to give the reading. I didn't want to say it because it's not my job. And I don't want to see nobody pass on or pass away. Okay. But when her and I were doing the reading and the channeled message came through about somebody's having a blessing for their last breath, and I told her that when we step outside, we are going to hear the owl, which the owl represents death in our Native American ways, but it also represents wisdom. Okay. And so when we went out on my deck, what is the one thing that you heard?
3 hoots from an owl.
So the owl was representing that source had taken that person back. The next day, I got notification that 3 people, 1 professional person and 2 personal people, had taken their last breath that very night. Okay. So I want you to know that I'm not here predicting, but when I am channeled and am told to say a message, I follow the divine guidance. I do what I'm supposed to do. I give you the message, and I'm only the messenger. Okay, I'm only the messenger. I'm not predicting who gets to live or die. I'm not the one that, takes that silver lining or that tether cord and energetically cuts it. Okay, that is the higher powers, not me. I am here of love and light, and sometimes beings that spirit knows that I'm a good communicator and I'm very strong, very independent and stuff. They know that I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I have all the courage in the world. And even though sometimes I have to be the bearer of bad news, or I have to be that fiery dragon guide that gives it to you forcefully and bluntly, but it's out of love, just know that I follow and trust my intuition, and Spirit is saying you need to start doing the same thing. Spirit, is there anything else for the collectives that we need to know? Is there anything else for the collectives that we need to know? Thank you. Yes, because Spirit wants us to focus on the positive. A lot of us have been focusing too much on the negative and not on the positive. And so what happens is it goes back to understanding your body, because your body starts showing the physical pain. But trusting your intuition and leading by example, being positive and optimistic like me, where I can take anything that bad happens and I can transmute it into something beautiful and positive. How many times have you seen that happen in a day where things can go wrong and I transmute it just like that.
Too many to count on my fingers and toes.
Right, because I have learned from my mistakes, and it's now time for you guys to learn from your mistakes. Okay, and if you look at these cards, I don't know if you can kind of see them, but the way the lighting is, you have 3 pink cards here, an orange one, a green, and a light blue. Okay, so what this represents to me is that you guys have a lot of love and passion and desire. A lot of you are gentle-hearted and very kind and very reserved, and you guys have a lot of pleasures and desires within yourself. And some of you are very sexual, okay? But the green one represents the heart chakra, which is unconditional love. And the teal looking light blue is representation of the third eye, which is, you know, your intuition, your spiritual downloads, okay? All right, Spirit, anything else you want the collectives to know? Thank you. And they want you to start forgiving yourself. So in order to start your healing process, you need to forgive yourself. And this comes up in a lot of my messages. So a lot of you divine masculines and divine feminines, a lot of you are finding it very hard to forgive yourself, or you're still living in this guilt and this doubt within yourself of the things that you are doing or the things that you have done. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? Yes, and Spirit wants you to feel the joy in all that you do, okay? And again, this is orange, which is the sacral chakra, and this is all about your passions, your desires, some of you, your sexual desires or energies, okay? So this is just saying, you know, have that passion and drive and desire to feel the joy in everything, see the beauty in everything, to have that unconditional heart, follow your intuition, use your unconditional love. You know, the purple represents the crown chakra, which is, you know, coming through from Spirit, and the pink is the passion and stuff. So, you know, it's a lot of you are on the right track, but you just need a little more help on your journey. So by you watching this video, there's something that resonates with you to help you push forward to the next part of your journey. Okay, anything else, Spirit, before we move to the Ask Your Guides? Okay, anything else before we move to Ask Your Guides? Thank you. Thank you. All right, so Spirit is saying, make each day count, because a lot of you have been sitting in your sorrows, your pain, your suffering, your grief, your burdens, and not really knowing which way to turn or who to turn to, okay? And so you sit around and you watch videos, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's Netflix, Hulu, or whatever other ones, but you really need to start making each day count, okay? And by doing that, you're following the golden rule, which is to listening to your higher self, communicating, staying balanced, staying focused, going with the even flow, so that you can learn how to inspire others like I inspire others. I get that a lot. I get a lot of thank yous for inspiring and empowering and motivating people with the divine messages that are given to me by their loved ones and their, you know, their guides. And it's all to help you live in your bliss, okay? Because that's all I'm here to do. I am not here to change anybody's beliefs. I'm not here to force you to believe in anything that I believe in. But you're here watching this video for a reason. So, you know, you believe in a higher power, and you need to start believing in yourself as well, okay? All right, so let's find out what the guides want us to know. Spirit, what do the guides want these collectives to know? I needed to flip or fly just because we know that this is the message for the divine masculines and the divine feminines, for their healing messages to empower and inspire and motivate them. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Anything else? Anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? Anything else? Oh, beautiful. Okay. So you will have a victory, okay? And this victory is about the divine helpers. And I am what you call a divine helper because I'm divinely guided to help you and humanity and to help the world and get the knowledge as whether you're light workers, you're star seeds, you know, whether you're psychic mediums, empaths, you know, whatever it may be that you are awakening to, only you will know what's right for your life purpose and your soul mission. But this is about having victory within yourself, knowing that us as divine helpers are helping you get to the ascension levels that you need to be to have your life be more victorious and flow. All right, Spirit, anything else that they need to know? Thank you. Okay, so then we've got desperation. Oh, sorry. Deprivation, okay, and this is prosperity guides. So this to me, what is saying to me is that you've kind of deprived yourself, you have hidden yourself, you have put yourself in this little box, you have put these walls up around, you've ignored the divine communication, you want that prosperity and stuff, but the passion that you want, you're not putting in the work, because a lot of you are at a boredom, okay? You're very bored. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to do it. Spirit is saying, listen, the spirit teachers are here to teach you. If you are getting signs and synchronicities, if you are being drawn to these videos, you know, this is out of divine love that we are helping you get to where you need to be, to stand in your power and be that victorious and successful divine masculine and divine feminine. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else they need to know, please, before we go to the Soul's Journey cards? Anything else that we need to know? Does anything else that the collectives need to know, Spirit? Anything else? I need you to flip or fly. Thank you. Okay, so then we have grace, and there's grace again. Okay, so this is beauty, because this is the actual Holy Spirit. This is talking about the divine. This is about you and your connection with the divine, seeing the beauty in everything, just like I was saying. You know, the divine gives you these beautiful messages and wants you to look to the horizon, because anything that you set your mind to can be manifested into reality. Okay, and then we've got devotion. Okay, and this devotion is the nature, the spirits. Okay, so this is talking about, to me, when I look at this, if you look off to the horizon and you see the mountain back there, right? Yeah, it's a big mountain. Things may get challenging, but the reflection, okay? So when you go in and do that inner work and be that beautiful sun or moon, because it looks like a moon, but it also looks like the sun. But when you're seeing things in a different perspective, you're going through the calmer waters to go through the even flow, but you're also getting the divine messages, okay? And being with nature, they're here saying, listen, you're over here at these choppy waters. We're going to divinely guide you to the horizon here, okay? So that means keep pushing forward. Don't ever get up. You know, don't throw the towel in. Grab that towel, wipe them tears, wipe that sweat, wipe that sadness off your face. Put on a smile and say, you know what? We can do this. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? We need it to flip or fly, please. Flip or fly. Hold on. Flip or fly, please. We need it to flip or fly. Okay. So then, again, we've got more divine helpers, okay? Because a lot of you have shame. And this could be shame that you have done to other people. It could be family, friends. This is 38 broken down to an 8, which is about abundance. So this is a lot of people that have shamed you or made you feel shame because of certain things that have happened in your life. But just know we're going to start working through that, because I'm what you call a divine helper. Okay, you got this twice, so that's significant, because look it, you have these two beautiful cards, and right now you're living in shame. But as a divine helper, you will have victory. You will have victory from watching my channels, gaining that inspiration, that empowerment, and that motivation to come forward, to be able to go into solitude of your mind, pull out the things that no longer serve you, be fully grounded, meditate, do yoga, exercise, whatever, if it means just going to sit outside by a tree if you're in warm climates, if it means going to sit outside in nature and just listen to the birds and close your eyes and just feel that body, understand your body. You know, this is 13, which is broken down to 4. This is all about stability. And by you going in and sitting there and grounding yourself to get that knowledge from spirit, getting that intuition, getting them waves of inspiration or them ideas that come to your mind, this is you listening to your higher self. And by you listening to your higher self, that's you ascending to higher levels and getting rid of things that no longer serve you. Anything else before we get the Soul's Journey card, Spirit? Is there anything you want to add to their higher self for their better self? Is there anything you want to add to their higher self for their better self, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, so you got 4 more cards, and this one fell first. And comparison, okay? And this is all about the master teacher. This is the master teacher where I'm it's number 33, and I'm considered a master teacher because I'm giving you this divinely guided message for you to resonate with some of it, for you to know that you can open up. And I'm doing it out of unconditional love to help you work through your feelings to get your spiritual knowledge. That's what the yellow and purple hand means, is that you're working through your emotions to get that spiritual knowledge by going into solitude and having that unconditional love of taking the divine guidance that I'm giving you and utilize it to your best. Okay? Because a lot of time, or for the longest time, you guys have been in disconnection. Okay? And this is, you know, the different muses and stuff, but you've been discontent of how your life is. You know, you say, oh, I wish I could do that, or oh, I wish I had that. Well, you know what? You can have abundance of it all as long as you take that mask off, you drop the facade, and you look at that beautiful harp. You can play the most beautiful music to your life. And when you do that, you use your imagination, okay? And by using your imagination, you're going within your inner child to create that happiness that you once had. The butterflies mean change and transformation, okay? So you could be in this icky liquid, like almost like a butterfly. You know, they're a liquid before they become into formation, right? So you're kind of like that butterfly. You're in this pile of liquid form, but you're getting that divine help from me. And, excuse me, going into solitude, getting and listening to these videos, getting the divine guidance, using your imagination, saying, you know what? I am the dreamer of my own dreams. You know what? I am going to be positive, and you're going to see all this positivity start flowing in your life. Your stars are going to align, and you see how your stars are yellow? That's again working through your feelings, because you are going to have great partnerships, okay? You're going to have great partnerships and celebration when it comes to love. You're going to have that abundance of love that you've always wanted, wished for, and desired for. And this is the nature spirit saying, listen, you know, go sit out in solitude, clear your mind, start working through that stuff. Because the moment you do, you see all the beautiful colors in there. Okay. Now I've been channeled to say this, and I'm not here to hurt anybody's feelings. Don't take it the wrong way. Okay. But like the 7 chakras are red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, indigo, and white for spirit. Okay. And this partnership in love, it has got the rainbow colors. Okay. And let's look at it in this perspective, because spirit is saying, listen, a lot of people are judged by who they are as people. And I'm not here judging you. I'm wanting to point out the beautiful thing. Okay. So when people are heterosexuals, they look at the flag with the red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, purple, and indigo that way. And for the gay community, which is beautiful, they're beautiful people, but theirs start like the chakras, okay? They start with the purple up here at the crown, okay? But that still represents balance, okay? So I want, if people who haven't come out yet to their families, Spirit is telling me, listen, you need to see the beauty in this, because that's what I'm here to do, is bring out the beauty. I'm not here to judge anybody. But the way one straight person looks at that rainbow and you flip it around for the gay community or the lesbians, or however you guys refer to yourself, I don't know, so I'm not here to judge, but you guys start with the purple, okay? And if you look at my chakra cards, what is that? It starts with purple, right? That's a balanced individual, because it goes crown chakra is for spiritual enlightenment. The throat, or the third eye chakra, is that communication with your third eye. Okay, this is spirit. This is the third eye right here. You have your throat chakra. The green is your unconditional love. The orange is, or the yellow, excuse me, is your solar plex chakra. The orange is the sacral chakra, and red is your root. Okay, so now people who wanted to judge you, if you flip it this way, that is the rainbow that they always see, right? What makes the difference? Because even if you're like this or like this, it's still balanced. You're still balanced individuals. You still cry the same. You still bleed the same. You still have emotions the same. You still have diseases, health issues. What else? You have the similarities, okay?
Similarities and differences, likes and dislikes.
Yeah. And you all have a heart. You all love unconditionally. What I am trying to say is, Spirit is telling me, use your imagination, stop judging, stop criticizing, stop categorizing, because the higher powers, they see, and I'm going to turn it like this and then like this. And what the higher powers see is, they see a beautiful bouquet of flowers that they have divinely created, all different shapes, colors, and sizes. So nobody's to judge nobody, okay? Nobody. I am so tired of that coming through, Spirit, and I'm sorry that you wanted me to divinely put it out there. I am putting it out there because people need to know they should not feel the shame. They should not feel the shame of who they are as a very beautiful spiritual being, because you have partnership and love from the divine. It doesn't matter your race, your creed, your religion, whatever you believe. You are of divine order. You are part of the universal life force, okay? Anything else to go with this healing message, Spirit? Thank you. Yes, because I'm giving it to you out of unconditional love. Spirit is giving this to you out of unconditional love. And this is a divine mother, which means to me, I'm a very nourishing person. Everyone has value. Everybody is worth something in their life with their gifts and their talents and their beauty, their skills, and whatever it may be. But I am helping you, and I have put in this message what has been channeled to me out of unconditional love. I am not here to cut anybody down. I am not here to judge. Okay? That's not my job. That's not my job, nor something that I do. Okay? But I'm giving you that divine message to see the beauty in all. In all, right, Spirit? That's the main message, is to see the beauty in all. Stop judging. Stop judging. Stop shaming people for who they are as an individual. Because you will have to go through your shadow work. You will have to go through the dark nights of the shadow. And Spirit is the only one that can give you your karma, which you can have bad karma and you can have good karma. Okay? And those who do things out of love and light, those who do things out of the unconditional love, the compassion for human life itself, you will get rewarded with beautiful blessings of good karma. And the ones who want to hurt, lie, deceive, manipulate, to judge, to shame people, they're going to get their bad karma, okay? And that's just me putting it out there. Spirit wants you to know, because when people hear the word karma, they automatically think bad. But if you are love and light, if you are doing it out of unconditional love, with that gentle heart and stuff, you're not going to get bad karma. Okay, Spirit, anything else before we move to the soul's journey, please? Anything before we move to the soul's journey and end this reading? Last shuffle. Thank you. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Okay, they have a lot to say here for this last portion of the reading, because a lot of you have gone through suffering and it's time to stop suffering. Okay, and this is the divine teachers teaching me to put it out there and channel it to you and speak it to you, because you see how the divine are holding me. They're holding me right here. I've got the divine holding me, and you are sitting down here suffering. They are giving me the channeled messages to be able to give you, because I am as above as below. I am an earth sign and I am grounded, but I have 1 foot on earth and 1 in the sky. And this right here shows that the divine is channeling messages through me to you. Okay? So then what we have is they want you to create a new life. A new life. Open up to a beautiful new life and stop the suffering, stop the shame. Okay? And this is all about, you know, the divine mother being that nourishing person. And what do you see on this? What did I say when they channeled to me about the bouquet of flowers?
There's flowers, a child, and a mother.
That's right. See all the beautiful flowers in there of all different colors, shapes, and sizes? It doesn't matter, because it's about being that nourishing person, okay? And then we have community. So this community is the spiritual ancestors saying 2 things. It is my job to be a leader and give you the messages, and to lead by example. Okay? Lead by example, because I have done my learning. Am I fully done with my learning? You're never fully done. But this is about celebration. This is about source and the spiritual ancestors saying, listen, they see what you're doing. They see your work. They're going to reward you for it. And then we have leadership. Okay? And so this is basically what it's saying to me with the Holy Spirit is 51 broken down to a 6. This is about peace, love, and harmony. And as you see the little green guy in there, that's the unconditional love. Okay? And you see me, I'm helping people up the ladder. I am taking their hand one by one and helping them up the ladder, because I don't knock anybody down. My spiritual downloads that I get, my spiritual channeled messages, I am always there to pick people up the ladder. I am not worried about myself. I don't expect anything. I don't put limitations on it. I am divinely guided on my life purpose, my soul path, to be here to help and be assistance, because I have gone through some pretty traumatic things that can relate to a collection of people, okay? Because I know the things that have happened in my life, which I will be sharing them on this channel. That's what this channel's for. But I want you to know that I'm going to be vulnerable so that you guys can learn to trust me and know that these messages coming to you are of divine love and guidance, okay? So I will be able to talk about it, but Spirit knows that I am here to pick you guys up. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to categorize. And that's why I need to figure out the best way. So if any of you guys have any helpful ideas, please put it down in the comments area of how people would find it more suitable for me to be able to say the messages, because I'm not here to offend anybody. And if it offended you, that means that you're not truly ready to be able to work on yourself and to ascend to the higher levels. But I will keep trying. But what I'm saying is, if there's something that may offend you in this video, please say it out of love and light. Say it out of unconditional love, you know, for my channel, because that helps me get a better understanding when Spirit's channeling to me, because I don't know everything and I will never claim to know everything, but I know what Spirit wants me to channel. I know what Spirit wants me to know, not only about her, but about you, okay? They give me the divine guided messages, and she has seen it for herself how they work with me, because all of my 8 psychic senses are open. They are on point. And who did you see? Tell them.
Spirit.
Yeah, explain to them what you saw that you thought, what is this?
It was like a shadowy silhouette just out of the corner of my eye. I kept seeing it. So I got up, I walked over, there wasn't anything there. Went, sat back down, see it again. Talked to her about it. It was Spirit.
Yes, they do come to show you. And the reason why she was able to see that is because she is working on herself to ascend to higher levels, to better herself. And she is working through some of them same rough patches that you guys are going through. Okay, that you collectives, excuse me, I don't want to say you guys because I'm not zeroing in on just a particular group or person, but to all you collectives. Okay, so what does our soul journeys have to say for the collective, Spirit? What else do we need to add to this message before we close it out? What else do they need to know for their highest good, for their better self? To leave this reading with the most understanding and the most love. Okay. All right. So your first card that you got is adversity. Okay. So and this is basically saying that you're accepting the challenge that I'm bringing forth to you. You're accepting the fact that you're going to go through and you're going to start working through your grief. And you're not going to fear, because you're not going to be alone. Okay. And this is all about having honesty within yourself, having honesty within other people, you know, being able to speak your truth, being able not to hold anything back, to really work out them emotions, to make yourself come into that inner child and have humor and create that fun and laughter in your life, to be in a more peaceful and blissful place. Anything else, Spirit, before we get the healing grief card, to leave them with a train of thought for the night? And they can put it down in the comments, because a lot of you right now are indecisive of, do we really follow her? Do we really continue to watch her shows? Is she really going to help me? That's only for your discernment, but I can tell you that my messages, some of them have resonated for you to be indecisive. Because if you said, oh no, she's not for me, the messages, none of it relate to me, you would have clicked off of me by now, okay? But you haven't. You're still watching. So therefore, that tells me you're not indecisive. Your mind is indecisive because you're thinking with your logic over your unconditional love in your heart space that's screaming out saying, I'm suffering. I want to work this out. I want to get it out of me. I no longer want to have this hanging on as baggage in my life. I want it gone. And so even though you're indecisive, you know, my intuition that I'm giving to you is basically saying, I'm here for you. I'm ready to walk this challenge for you. I'm ready to be that divine helper for you. But you got to have the courage, because by you having the courage to keep watching these videos, and you can reach out to me. My emails will be down in the subscription box. If you need further advice or spiritual life coaching, if you need just a person to talk to in general, to not be judged by your inner circle and have a complete stranger listen and give you different perspectives. That's what I did for her. And when I gave her different perspectives, what happened to you?
Everything just opened up, and I seen everything for a different way, and I'm a better person for it.
And it helped you be able to communicate with others, right? That
Yes.
you got a better understanding and confidence within yourself.
Yes.
And what else? Is there anything else?
Just being able to read people and use my own discernment on what to and what not to do, and all of that fun stuff.
Right. So, like I said, it's a learning process, and that is why she's here. You will see her a lot on my Natural Intuitive Healer, my Earth Angel Natural Intuitive channel, because not only myself, but this is pure proof of somebody who has just started this process, and she's maybe a month, maybe I would say about a month into it, because you knew me a month prior. But as soon as you came, I mean, I started helping you right away see different things, but you weren't open to it at that point, right? So about roughly a month. She is about a month into it. And you know what? This is a great healing process for her as well. And to be a part of my channel, to be able to show you guys that if you have the courage, I become your strong stabilizer. I back you up. I have your back all the way. And I will make sure that people aren't taking advantage of you, that people ain't hurting you, that, you know, that your life is going for the better. Do I try to control you? No. Do I try to tell you what to do? No. I just have you see it from different perspectives. Okay, Spirit, anything else you want the collectives to know? Thank you. Anything else you want the collect? Well, that one almost flipped. It went over my thumb and back into the deck, so I'm not going to take it. Anything else, Spirit? Okay, yes, because Spirit is saying you need to be willing to make that change. You need to be willing to take this communication that I'm giving you and utilize it for the best and for the highest good of you. Okay, and that you need to put a death to these old feelings that have created you suffering, created you physical pain, emotional pain, mental pain. Okay, so that you can have that beautiful abundance that we talked about, that you can be abundance and be successful in your life, and you will see your own growth within this because you're doing the hard work. Okay, you are doing the hard work and you have somebody there supporting you. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit? Because their self-esteem is going to be so much higher. And because this one wants to slide, we'll give that one. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for these last two. Yeah. And a lot of you right now, I know you are fearing this, okay? We've all gone through that fear. She went through that fear. But that's me reinforcing and saying, listen, I feared at that time too. And once you see that you can overcome that fear and you can see that anything's possible, you can manifest anything that you set your mind to, you're going to conquer that fear because you're going to be fully grounded and say, you know what? I need what's best for me. Nobody's going to make me feel fulfilled. Nobody's going to give me my wish fulfillment except for Spirit. But I need to work out that old so I can bring in the new. And it starts with forgiveness. Like I said, you need to forgive people who have hurt you in the past. You are in the here and now, okay? The past is the past. Yesterday is considered the past because we can't go back and change the things that we did, but we can learn from it, grab the beautiful lessons, use them as blessings for our here and now, change them, and persevere forward. Okay, so now before we leave, I know this video is at 44, which is about stable foundations, which is about abundance, which you got it in your card here with the 44. And so this tells me that even though this is a long message, you will gain something from it. You will open up. You will conquer that fear. And I will be that spiritual life coach. I will be that psychic medium. I will be your empathic guide, your Hioki empathic guide, because a Hioki empath is one of the highest empaths, okay? And I will be there for you all the way. I won't let you down. I don't let myself down. I don't let the people that I come in contact with down. And since the day she came in my life, she has not left my side. She has not left my side, period. All right, Spirit, what are you wanting the collectives to know healing through their grief right now? What do you want the collectives to know at this time for a closing message? Whoa, don't go on the floor. For a closing message for them to really contemplate and go within and not have that indecision, but to truly focus, okay? So this is going to be something that I want you to think about, and you can write down in the comments if there's anything that you want to share, or you can email me, which I will leave down in the comments, or in the descriptions, excuse me, for you to get a hold of me, and I can help you through this, okay? So them two wanted to stick together. So we have 4. Let me make sure. No, we have 5. Okay, so that is for the 4 sacred elements, the 4 sacred corners, and the 5th one is for spirit itself. Okay, so this is telling me that we have the north node, the south node, the east node, the west node, and spirit right in the middle. Okay, and when you take them and you connect them, it makes the perfect star, right? Meaning you. All right, so the first message, oh, that's about the author, I guess, okay? So David Kessler, that's David Kessler. So we actually need one more card for spirit then, okay? What's that flipped up card? What am I? Wow. Okay. Didn't see them, but all right. Oops. That's all right. All right, spirit, what are we? Okay, there we go. There's our 5th one. So I will do them in order. It says, so you can't think your way out of grief. Be present for it. You can handle it. This is just confirmation of what I have been talking about in this whole reading. And this is from my Healing Grief deck by David Kessler, okay? And out of, oops, let me show you. Out of all these cards right here, Spirit had it come out about healing from your grief. That is phenomenal. That is amazing. That is a significant message to the ones who are ready. Okay? Those who grieve well, live well. In grief, you don't need to be fixed because you are not broken. Absolutely true. You are not broken. What you need to know is that you're a storage compartment for all this pain and hurt and emotional and mental capacity that is overfilled. You are not broken. Okay? You just need to declutter. That is what you need to do. Okay? And this one is, grief is a no judgment zone. Don't judge yourself or allow others to judge you. Okay? And what did I say at the beginning of that reading? Where I'm not here to judge you. Don't feel like I'm here to judge you. I accept everybody for who they are. That is confirmation from Spirit saying, listen, she's not judging you. We're giving her these channeled messages to relay to you. Okay? And then this one says, hope keeps suffering in check. There is hope for healing and more love in grief. Okay? So, with this one is so beautiful because when you have hope that you can conquer this fear, to be able to start working on this, you are conquering and putting that suffering in check and being like, you know what? I'm grounded. I'm standing my ground. I'm in my power. There ain't nothing you can do. I'm going to start the healing process. I'm going to declutter myself because I'm not broken. Nobody broke me. I'm not broken. I am whole. I am complete. I just need to get rid of the declutter. Okay? And there's the hope for healing is allowing more love in grief. Okay, so basically what this is saying is with that unconditional love, no matter how much you grieve, you can find the beautiful lessons and blessings in it to help you in the heal and heal. You hear that? The here and now. Spirit is wanting to say about heal, okay? But it's going to help you in the here and now to see all that grief as a beautiful lesson and blessing, to be present in the here and now, to change your ways, your conditionings, your thinkings, because you are not broken. You are a whole being, a whole energetic vessel, and all you got to do is declutter. Because loss can also be a period of growth, and today, be open to awareness of new growth and changes. Try to say yes to something that comes up in this next week. And that spirit telling you, say yes to me. Say yes to me. Because I won't take no for an answer. I'm going to keep trying, and I'm going to keep trying, and I will keep doing and keep doing until I finally get you to break out of that little shell and come into a much bigger one, just like I did for her. And you also got the growth card in here. Right here. Okay. So by saying yes to me this week, and start watching my videos, email me if you need to. I will be there for you. It's time for you to grow, because you want to expand, you want to grow, you want to open your wings, and you want to be able to flourish. You want to be successful and victorious, and you want to shine like the beautiful star that you are. All right. Thank you, collectives, for being here with this beautiful message. I hope and I pray for the highest good of all of you, for your better self, that you say yes to following my divine helper guidance as the master teacher, using my intuition and channeled messages to help you with that unconditional love and nourishment that I have, for you to open up and kick that fear right in its noogies, or cupcake, however you want to put it. Either way, go kick the air, it doesn't matter. But kick that fear out and have that courage so that you can grow, you can expand, you can flourish, and life will be so more abundant for you. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Hit the like and subscribe button down there, that little notification bell, so that you get all of my videos that come out on Earth Angel Natural Intuitive Healer. Also, go check out my Bunny Love Psychic Medium. There may be more messages that resonate with you that may touch different areas in your life to be able to open you up even more. So the ones who are indecisive, go watch some of them videos, you know, because to me, it's not about how many subscribers I have. I know a lot of people view my videos. Some of them are just in too much shame. Some of them are in too much fear to hit that like button because they don't want people to know that they're truly working on themselves. But listen, don't hide who you are. Be true and authentic. Be your true self, because you are that beautiful being. So live your bliss.
Life's a garden. Dig it.
That's right. Life's a garden, she said, and dig it. And you know what? Don't be afraid to pluck out the weeds when they're trying to smother your beautiful flowers. Good night.